Hi, welcome to Two Jews on Film. I'm Joan.
And I'm John.
And the film we're reviewing tonight is Clint Eastwood's J. Edgar. Now, the first thing I have to say is that Leonardo DiCaprio plays J. Edgar Hoover, and if he doesn't get an Oscar for Best Actor this year, there's absolutely no justice, because he gave the most outstanding performance I've seen in a long time. He was incredible, and also equally as good is Armie Hammer, the guy from Social Network. He plays Clyde Tolson, who's J. Edgar's confidant, lifelong companion, and he was incredible.
I actually agree with you that the performances are superlative, but the problem with the film itself is that it's too homogenous. I don't know why we're laughing.
I don't either. You're just so cute sometimes when you say like those like long words. Anyway,
so for 50 years this guy ran the FBI with an iron hand. And although the film was informative in terms of all the technological
stuff he
came up with and brought the agency up.
They showed some of his dark side.
But
not enough.
But this is a guy who was dominated by his mother,
Judi Dench,
who wielded his power for his own greed and advancement at the expense of many other, and destroyed many people's lives along the way.
Yeah, he was a despicable human being.
But yet he managed to maintain his rule for 50 years.
Yes, but you know why? Because he had this file where he had dirt on every single politician.
So he was like a master of extortion.
Yeah, Robert Kennedy, all the Kennedys, Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
I mean, this dude blackmailed everybody.
And part of the problem I had is that you didn't really see the evil, insidious
not enough
creep that he really
not
was.
Enough. He was a monster. People talked about J. Edgar and they referred to him as a monster.
And it's like, his sexuality came into play, and they
downplayed it.
But I think it should have been more focused, because it could have added to his torment.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's obvious from the film that he was homosexual, and he had a lot of conflict about it.
So really, in essence, what you have is a really great story, not a great cast of characters in a very mediocre story.
Oh, I would never use that word to describe it. First of all, Clint Eastwood did a beautiful job directing. The script was written...
But it missed, Joan.
Okay, well, let me finish. The script was written by this guy named Dustin Lance Black, who wrote Milk, which I absolutely loved.
Yeah.
And the problem that I had with the film is that it was too safe. I just wanted it to have moments of being, less safe, and really just show what a monster this guy was. I mean, Leonardo DiCaprio did an incredible job.
All right.
Wait a second, Clint Eastwood, he doesn't rehearse the actors. They do a couple takes and that's it. I mean, come on.
That's fine, but it's not the actors. You
have a problem with the script.
I have a problem with the story and the descriptive, inadequate.
I know what you think.
No, descriptive, inadequate character development.
There's some beautiful scenes in this movie that are incredible. I mean,
when he takes Tolson's hand?
when he puts his mother's dress up to his body and caresses him. You know how you like when I do that. Listen.
But that's because I have a whole docket on you.
Okay, no matter what your age is, I think you will find this film, just for history's sake alone, really, really compelling.
But what about for bagel's sake?
Okay, and the acting, Naomi Watts is in it, Josh Lucas, I mean, every person nails their part, but, I mean, Leo DiCaprio just killed it. So, if I was going to rate, actors, I would give Leo 5 bagels out of 5, but I'm going to rate movies, so I am giving J. Edgar 4 bagels out of 5 with lox, cream cheese, and capers, because Clint did a great job. I mean, the dude is almost 80 years old.
Clint, I'm giving you 2, and you should have some low cholesterol butter, so you keep churning out these movies, which is remarkable.
2 bagels, and you're not embarrassed.
I'm not embarrassed.
I would be embarrassed.
This is not. I'm not voting on the acting. I'm voting on the film as a whole.
And I have nothing to say to you. I don't know.
I'll leave.
You know what? Go see this film, folks. It opens in theaters Wednesday, November 9th, and I guarantee it, you will not be disappointed.
I guarantee it, you will be.
Listen to me. Bye.